Good morning. Well, something a bit different this morning. It has been very cold here recently. It's got down to below -6 Celsius last night, and when it's as cold as that, I really don't like running too much. I try to run these days at such low temperatures. I find that the heart sort of jumps into an irregular mode, and it's really just not worth doing it. So I've decided to come out for a nice little walk and take in some of the glorious cold frosty countryside. So come along, let's see how far we get. On this walk I plan to visit two other Tey churches, the one at Little Tey and the large church at Great Tey. Oh, looks like a bit of a winter wonderland really. Very nice. Right, so we're heading across towards Little Tey Church now. Oh, as I often say, it's another glorious morning, and of course I'd much rather be running, but well, you've got to be a bit careful. If you know your body doesn't like the low temperatures these days, then it's a bit silly to push it too hard under those conditions. So, you know, I just tend to back off. Right, so coming out now onto Little Tey Church. Well, St James the Less Church, Little Tey, is a 12th century Norman church. There are several small Norman windows. The stone tympanum, the arch above the south door, was made from stone imported from Caen, France. Yes. A rather traditional little Norman type church here. There are remnants of medieval wall paintings around the walls, but nothing on the scale of Copford Church. Good to see the blue and yellow ribbons on the processional crosses. The church has one bell dating from 1701. Again, a sort of remnant there of a rounded Norman apse. It's obviously been modified with the later roof. The church was believed to be thatched before the 16th century. Lovely little church. Yeah, we're so lucky to have little churches like this. Nice little well frozen pond there. We're going off to follow the footpath. Oh, right, so we're on the Essex way now, and we're going to head up towards Great Tey. Right, so it's very nice here in the sun. and I'm actually feeling quite warm and toasty. It's probably still quite a bit below freezing out here, but the sun's warming me up nicely, and I've got several layers on. So I've got a thermal base layer, followed by a t-shirt, and then a thick pullover, and on top of that I've got this rather splendid sort of snow coat, which I got from Mountain Warehouse. I think it was about £2 or something, because it had a button missing. So following the Essex way, and we're going up to Great Tey. Well, at this point I made a little detour, and I was fortunate enough to bump into a lady that I used to work with and her husband, and we stopped and had a little chat for a while. Right, so here's the Checkers at Great Tey. It's a nice friendly pub. And we'll go through and have a quick look at the church. Well, St Barnabas Church, Great Tey, is quite a large church for such a small village. Thought that perhaps it was a minster, the centre of a group of churches. It was thought to be from the late 12th century, but now in parts it's dated before the Norman conquest. The lower three tiers of the tower are probably Saxon, reused Roman bricks playing a part. Oh, there are 8 bells in the tower, which are still rung to wake up the local villagers on a Sunday morning. The oldest of the bells dates from 1626. The font is early 15th century octagonal. Lovely stained glass windows, and the altar is a 17th century communion table. So leaving Great Tey Church, and I'm heading along a very familiar footpath, and if you watched the last video on my 1,000-mile run, and in a moment you'll recognise perhaps where I was at one point. But then, so this point was where I said I had about 3 miles to go last time. So I came up from that way, and then we walked back in that direction. I'm really just going to do a reverse of the run now. Right, so I'm just going back down towards the Roman River at this point, and you may remember we crossed that coming the other way. So it's just literally from this point, it's a reverse of the first couple of miles that I did on the 1,000-mile run. Such a huge difference between the sunny bit and the cold bit. I think the GoPro battery is about to die here, so crossing over the Roman River. Oh, I'm sure many of you will recognise this stretch, and indeed I ran up here the other day. Right, just on the homeward stretch now, more or less where I started. I'll push my luck by saying I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please think about subscribing, and until I see you again, all the best, take care, look after yourselves, and bye for now.